You guys got off to a quicker start tonight than you did the other night. Just what was the difference?
We put a point of emphasis on that, that we don't want to play trailing from behind, trying to get back in the game. So we came out and we kind of punched first. That was the main thing.
Yeah, I just think we had good energy to start the game from the beginning. We were in attack mode. We weren't playing on our heels, and I think our good start kept us the lead throughout the game. So that was a point of emphasis, like Tarik said.
Tarik, can you kind of talk about the style of this game? It's obviously very physical. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone get hit in the face and then be the one get called for the foul.
Yeah, as I said, it's $4 million, man. They gonna let us play sometimes. They gonna get bad calls. We gonna get bad calls. So we just gotta play hard.
Kevin, this game felt like a West Virginia game. I mean, not just watching you guys play, obviously, but the way it played out. But does that give you all a sense, kind of comfort, familiarity? Hey, we've been through all these kind of situations before.
Yeah, I think it does. Our mindset was just to scrap, no matter what, whether it was pretty or ugly. A win is a win. So that's our mindset, and if that's the way we had to get it done, that's the way we had to get it done. And thankfully, we're used to playing that brand of basketball. And I know that when we get in situations like that, everybody is ready to play. And I have faith in everybody that will make the right plays.
KJ, can you kind of talk about how Tarik kind of put his mark on this game? But he's running the offense a little bit in the first half, and then second half defensively, some big shots, some big threes, and then obviously he kind of had the steal that set up one of the late possessions. And, he kind of did a little bit of everything tonight for you guys.
Tarik is a great player, so we trust him with the ball in his hand just like we do all the rest of our guards, that they will make the correct play. He had it going, he had the mindset of attacking, and once he has that mindset, he's hard to stop. So he played great tonight.
Tarik, do you and this team play better under stress when things may not going, at optimum efficiency?
I don't want to say that, but a lot of people rise to the occasion when their back is against the wall and they face adversity. So I guess you could say that.
How about you? I mean, personally, adversity.
Yeah, adversity's been thrown at me all my life, so that's kind of my story, if you want to say. So yeah, it don't really phase you that much.
Coach, what was the strategy going into the Elam ending this game after a close call in the last one? Did you make any adjustments, or just kind of what was the plan there?
Yeah, a couple different subs. I think that was the one thing I would have gone back and changed from the first game. Is these guys are competitors, and every single one of them is going to tell me coming out like, "Nah, I'm good," and that's what that's why I'm proud to coach this group of guys. But you got to do what's best for the team. You never know how long that Elam ending could be when you're winning by 10 going into it or whatever it was. So a couple of different subs to get guys going towards the end, but other than that, man, you kind of just got to get out of their way. They know what they're supposed to do by that point. We've had enough dialogue in the timeouts leading up to it that they're gonna make the right choices.
James, can you talk about what Jamal has brought? Obviously, he comes in late, kind of a replacement for Jay Sean. Jamal Morris. Jamal, I'm sorry. I mean, but obviously, he hit some big shots for you in the first half. The first game he had some big moments. He's obviously done some good things for you guys.
Yeah, I think with that addition, we made that to try and win $1 million. He's the type of guy, the more we go on in this tournament, the more he's going to get comfortable and the more people are going to see his value. He does so many different things. He can play off of whoever. If you go big, small, whatever you do, he's going to find a way to play off of other guys. And, these guys have done a great job welcoming him and making him feel comfortable. And, he can shoot, he can pass. He sees the game at a different speed. And we're lucky to have him. And like I said, the further we go, the more you'll see of him.
When you guys make that decision to bring him in, you call him, he's in Columbus, I think, right? So, he's probably not expecting that kind of call. Just kind of taking me through, did he even believe it was you asking him to come play, or?
Yeah, there was some dialogue back and forth before it happened, for sure. And, he was a guy that we played pickup with when we played here, Tarik and I. And, a guy that came highly recommended from everybody on the team. We weren't going to add an outsider that everyone wasn't comfortable with. We were comfortable with him. We knew who he was. And the first thing he told me was, I don't care if I play or if I play 5 minutes or 30. I just want to be a part of this and help these guys win. And you see it, you see it by his body language when he comes out. He doesn't say anything. He's just comfortable with whatever we need from him.
James, you got 11 from Nate all in the second half. What allowed him to get going, particularly in the second?
He's supposed to be here, by the way. Nate was great. I think that was one of the subs. We got Nate out, put him back a minute before to let him settle in going into that Elam ending, and Nate helps you win. He's not going to blow you away. He makes decisions. He does things sometimes where I'm sure to the common fan it looks like what are you doing, but he just wants to win more than anything. He doesn't care, and he's competition looks different with different people. Like Tarik wears it, and that's when Tarik's his best, and I think Tarik's one of the better guards in the TBT whenever he wants to be. But Nate wears it a different way. But at the end of the day, the guy's as competitive as anyone I've been around, and he wants to win for all the right reasons.
James, I'm sure you probably saw a little bit of the Team 23 from the previous game. Obviously, that was a drama-filled kind of game. But your thoughts on Team 23? They're pretty long, pretty athletic. Your thoughts moving into Wednesday?
Any team you're going to play at this point in the tournament is going to be good. I mean, D2 I thought was a great team. They're a type of team. The more you watch them, the better they looked. And if you're in the tournament at this point in time, you've got a great makeup. You've got great chemistry. And that's what Team 23 has. They got a solid group of guys, but I think we're focused on ourselves. If we can be the best version of ourselves, I'll ride with these guys anytime.
For Tarik and KJ, as you go through this, obviously you're seeing different styles of teams. How much is it of doing what you do, like Coach Long said, versus how much trying to adjust a little bit against different styles of guys that you're seeing on different teams?
Well, you obviously adjust from team to team, but Coach just said focus on what we do. At the end of the day, we keep on saying schemes don't matter. Schemes do matter, but they don't matter as much as will. Having the will to win, and that's what it comes down to. That's what happened tonight. Having that will to win, kind of plays came out the window. Of course, we wanted to execute well, but it's like how bad did we want to win? That's what it came down to. So.
Coach, what do the next 48 hours or so look like for you guys trying to flip the script and get ready for another tough game?
Rest, eat, film. That's it. Chill out.
Yeah, these guys definitely need to rest, lay off of it, and pick up later in the day tomorrow. Coaches are going to have a lot of work on the front end, not a lot of time to make sure we prepare these guys. And I think as a coaching staff, you just got to decipher what's most important for them to know. We'll take in a lot of information and be as prepared as we can be, but what information is the most important to give them? So just watch them both their games. The more you go, the luckier you are. You have more film to operate with. But tonight you gotta enjoy the small victories. There's no point in doing anything like this. So we said when this first started, we were gonna enjoy being around each other. I hope these guys can do that tonight and enjoy the win. And tomorrow we'll refocus and get rested up and talk about what we need to do and keep it moving forward. Just gotta get better every day.
KJ, I'm kind of curious, as a 20-year-old kid, you guys went to the Final Four, so you obviously knew what a deep run in a tournament felt like as a young kid. To get any deeper into this tournament now as an older guy, thoughts on that? Any similar feelings? Two different feelings?
I was saying that last time, unfortunately, we didn't make it past this round. We lost overseas elite. So just to get past this round and move on to the finals of this region is and it's a great feeling. And we can't dwell on it too much. Of course, we're going to celebrate it and be happy for our win. But it's on to the next one. And that compared to, there's nothing like a Final Four, right? You can't really compare that. But this is just fun being around my brothers. We're around each other all the time during the summer, and man, if we can win this money, that's another great feeling.
Anybody else? I just got one real quick one. KJ, it's for you. Heard the fans after the game. Just curious, how many times do you think you've heard "Take Me Home, Country Roads" in your life?
Too many times to count. Too many times to count. But every time I hear it, it's like the first time. So I'm always excited to hear that.
You should check out some of the videos from the fans after the game. It was pretty